Some occupations are known to bring on some additional stress and mental challenges. Studies show that doctors are at a disproportionate risk of depression, burnout, and taking their own lives. That is why the Allegheny County Medical Society has launched their physical wellness program. Joining us now to talk about it is the foundation's executive director, Sara Hussey, and Dr. Vint Blackburn. Welcome.
Thank you.
And let's start with you. I used to work in the medical field, and I personally witnessed physicians how burned out they get, and they get to that point very quickly. What has been your experience as a practicing physician?
You know, it's funny because I think I was telling you earlier before the show, even coming out of medical school, a lot of people are already burned out because of the level of expectations.
Yeah.
But about 60 to 70% of physicians will qualify as burned out. And a lot of it just has to do with, you know, how we're trained, but also just this, we have to take care of everybody else so we can't take care of ourselves kind of mentality. So it's just a really big thing, especially with any kind of caregiver job, but absolutely doctors are kind of trained that way in some ways and come out that way.
And I experienced that it was such long working hours for the physicians, and they're seeing so many patients in one day, and that can really take a toll.
Absolutely. We were talking about something called vicarious trauma not too long ago, and it really is this idea that when you experience other people's trauma, even if it's not your own, you're going to absorb a lot of that. And so it's, you know, as a psychiatrist coming home at night, sometimes I'm just like, wow, that was a day.
Yeah, right.
So,
yeah. And Sara, let's talk a little bit about the physician wellness program, because this was put into place to address these concerns, right?
Yes. So we launched the physician wellness program earlier this year through the Allegheny County Medical Society Foundation, which is our 501c3 arm of the Medical Society. And the goal of the program was really just to provide physicians with an additional resource where they can seek mental health support. So the gist of this program is that they are able to receive up to 4 free confidential mental health therapy sessions per year through the Allegheny County Medical Society Foundation. They can go to our website. We just kind of serve as the middleman, the conduit. They book the appointments confidentially. They see the therapist 4 times a year, and then they kind of figure out where they need to go from there. Yeah. But we wanted to create this program as just an additional resource. Certainly all of the hospital systems have these kind of programs in place, but we just wanted to be a middle ground where maybe they feel more comfortable coming to a place that's not necessarily their place of employment where they're getting the mental health support.
Yeah. Do you think that there was an even greater need here in Pittsburgh? I mean, we have so many amazing hospitals and just a huge number of physicians here.
Yeah, absolutely. I think Allegheny County is really unique because we do have 2 huge hospital systems in our backyard, plus some of the smaller, more regional hospitals. So we're seeing physicians who are, you know, experiencing burnout, experiencing stress. Dr. Blackburn mentioned, you know, the physician suicide rate across the country it's really staggering. It's kind of scary. So we are just doing our best to make sure that we are finding ways for our physicians to have resources and tools to just deal with the stuff that comes their way, and it's the best we can offer them to make sure that they're getting what they need.
Yeah, it's really dark to think about. How do physicians get to the point of suicide? Because stress is one thing, but suicide.
So it's interesting because actually, I mean, we're talking about this, it's like 300 physicians a year, more or less, die by suicide every year. And that's incredible because I graduated from a school of 100 medical physicians.
Yeah.
So, you know, it has a lot to do with that, you were saying, the training, the long hours. The difficulty about finding people where you can actually express yourself, this is something all EMS and doctors just, you know, discover. It's like you can't go home and talk about this stuff nearly as much as you would like to with your family and your kids. And beyond that, you know, it's just a very, very demanding job because we have to be on task for them. But you know, what happens when we actually need help? And then the worst part is, of course, with psychiatric help or any kind of psychology and therapy, there's still a stigma, even amongst doctors. I mean, we need to be tougher than everybody else. And that's the big thing that worries me.
And how do you think this program will help you?
Well, I'm hoping that it will, make it very easy. I mean, it's really interesting because the person who was talking before talked about how everybody can use therapy. I actually agree completely. And I'm hoping that maybe with it really easy to access, no cost involved, and no trail or no record trail with their own, you know, kind of company, they can actually come and talk with us and see that therapy is actually really useful. Yeah. So just making it easy.
Yeah, easy is good. Well, thank you both. This sounds like a wonderful, wonderful program.
Thank you.
If you would like to learn more about the Physician Wellness Program, we are going to have more information on our website, kdk.com/talkpittsburgh.